In this lesson, we are going to set up our first project and start building it. Now, to start with, move to the design view. And you'll notice that when you move to the design view, the components view automatically switches over and becomes visible. There are a number of different components, and these are subcategorized into either custom, control, layouts, navigators, or charts. Layouts are very simple items such as this panel, which you can simply drag and drop onto your application and resize as you see fit. If you switch back to the source code view, you'll see the panel declared in a language called Mxml. This is an XML-based dialect, and it is a declarative programming language. Specifically, this particular line, number 8 and number 9, show the panel. It's laid out by default by the X view, or the XY coordinates. It has a width and a height. If you switch to the design perspective or design view and resize it and move it around and switch back, you'll notice that these values have changed. This is very, very good for learning how you make changes in Flex and how you can actually start working with Mxml. Switch back to the design view and resize your panel, and we're now going to give it a name. You'll notice that in the design view, we also have on the right-hand side a number of different panels. There's the Properties panel and the Appearance panel. In the Properties panel, we can give it an ID. An ID allows us to reference it, and this must be unique within the current project or scoped with an access modifier so that it doesn't collide with other such names. And we can also give it a title. This now appears at the top. When we run our project or wish to see how it looks, it's very, very easy. There's a number of ways we can do this. The first way is to use this green circle at the top, and you notice when I hold the mouse over it, it says Run Hello World. The second way is to go to the Hello World project folder itself under the Package Explorer, right-click, and say Run As, and then run it as a web application. And the third way is to run it from the top. And I'll do this to demonstrate it. It'll first prompt us to save anything that's not saved, and it will then launch the project itself. Notice that this is under our file system, and this has been placed under the bin debug directory, and the total file is called helloworld.html. Within this will be the JavaScript helper, as I mentioned earlier, to load up the Swift object, which you're seeing here. At this point, it doesn't do anything. In the next lesson, we're going to add some more functionality to our project.